Hey guys, it's just July and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I was super inspired by this photo that I found on Pinterest, and I decided that I wanted to take a pair of jeans and DIY a kind of suspender short like this. Originally, I was gonna do bleaching on these pants, but I actually liked them when they were finished and sewn before I got to the bleaching process, so I'm gonna leave them alone for now. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, I posted a video on my IGTV where I tailored these jeans that I'm about to upcycle because they were super short, as you guys saw, so I just did some lengthening. So if you want to check that video out, go check me out on Instagram at I'mFlawed, and let's get into the video. So these are the pants that I'm starting with. There is some extra fabric at the back because I made these taller, but since they're going to be suspenders, I don't want to mess with that right now because it might honestly be okay when I finish. So I'm just going to mark where I want that short to be cut. It's going to be a loose marking. I ended up lengthening them a little bit from this mark, but after I have that, I'm just going to cut. You can see that that line that I drew is right next to that crotch seam, so I added a couple of extra inches in case these shorts ride up. I also made sure that my waistbands weren't on top of each other because then there wouldn't be enough room for curves. And then I pulled out my pockets just in case they were longer and I accidentally cut them. And now we have shorts, and they actually fit so much better. There's way more leg room, even though all I did was cut the bottom off. I think that's because there's spandex over here. Looking at all of the Pinterest photos, I realized that literally these are just the short piece and the suspender piece. So once you have your shorts cut out, you can toss them aside. You won't really need them. Everything that we're going to be doing is with the leftover fabric from your pants legs. Alright, so, hi. Next up, I'm going to be making this little triangle piece, which is going to be, I guess, the hook for our suspenders. We're going to sew some buttons on that later to connect them to the pants. And in order to do that, I'm just folding the paper in half and drawing out kind of just something that looks a bit like the photo and making sure that it's there. And then I'm cutting it out onto the fabric. Hi again. So once I was done cutting off that first pattern piece, this is how much fabric I had left, and then I was on to cutting the strap portion of the suspenders. I needed 5 strips, so I just cut those out of the old jeans fabric, and then when I was done with all of that, I picked the prettiest one to be my center back strap, and then I picked the other 2 to sew together to make 2 longer straps that would go over the front. Okay, so I'm like halfway through filming this, and I just realized that I've been cutting 4 of every pattern piece, but I actually need, I don't have enough fingers, but 6 of every pattern piece. So I'm just gonna go back and cut an extra 1 of everything, and then get to the next part. Cue the assembly montage! Wait, what happened to my music? Once I had pinned the suspender pieces in a comfortable position, all I had left to do was sew some buttons, and then it's finished.